Snow stepped through the ancient mirror.
The White Apple Kingdom waited.
Snow White Apple emerged from the glowing mirror, eyes wide with wonder and weight. Pinocchio wand glowing small on her shoulder, Puss swaggering behind with his new bag of holding, ready for whatever fate. They stepped into White Apple Castle, crystal spires and living white apple trees glowing soft. Two women waited on the throne days, one cool and precise, one wild and green, both aloft. Alice moved like winter wind given form, Frost tracing her steps with elegant grace. Her son Frosty's blue hue clearly from her bloodline, calm calculation in her face. Annie moved like the forest itself, vines curling at her feet, flowers blooming where she stood. The nature's wild daughter, earthy laugh, hands that could grow or unmake wood. Welcome home, little apple, Alice said, voice like chilled crystal. Annie grinned, it took you long enough. We've been holding the throne since your mother got banished for trying to steal from the sacred tree. Greedy bitch.
That one.
While Snow limped the ropes of her reclaimed kingdom, Puss wandered the halls like he owned them. He found Kitty galore lounging on a velvet cushion like absolute royalty. Sleek, sarcastic tabby with perfect claws and zero shame. Well, Kitty galore purred, stretching languidly. Another stray cat in the castle. Try not to shed on my silk starling, I've marked every inch already. Puss's eyes lit up with pure chaos. Finally, someone with standards and claws. The two cats circled each other with adult humor thick in the air. Bag of holding, Kitty galore asked, tail flicking. Puss grinned, infinite pockets want to test how deep they go later. Galore? White Apple Castle, reclaimed, reborn, running on mirrors a nerd. Snow learning the ropes, while Alice and Annie taught with a smirk. Fire and ice ruling the old tower back home. Nature and winter in perfect sync. The revolution branching the multiple fronts. No need to overthink. Pinocchio wand glowed on Snow's shoulder. No strings attached, we learn. Puss and Kitty galore already plotting mischief in the corners, taking turns. Meanwhile, in the rebranded White Apple Consultant's Tower, Red Wanda and Frosty stood in the command center. Red and blue hues mixing as they planned the next moves together. The big screen suddenly lit up with an encrypted call, static and chrome. A gravelly voice, bitter and sharp, filled the room with a grin. This is the Grinch, leader of the elves on shelves, intelligence agency. We need to talk. Frosty's blue hue flickered. Robbie, Red Wanda squeezed his hand. Let's hear what he has to say. Yeah! Snow White Apple arrived home. Cinder and Frosty held the tower. The rival and Kitty galore. Pinocchio wand began his new chapter. And the rest, I hope there's more.